Cincinnati, it's time to get loud. I want to hear you say it with us because this is Monster Jam!
It is time for the first competition of the day, JCB Racing. In this competition, you will see all 8 trucks race against the clock to see who will cross the finish line in the fastest time. The driver that does so will not only earn the first 8 points of the day, but will be on top of the leaderboard in pursuit of the BKT Overall Event Championship. Cincinnati, who's ready for JCB Racing?
First up, please welcome from North Carolina, it's Chelsea Van Cleef and El Toro Loco. First 8 points towards the overall event championship are on the line. This is it, Cincinnati. We're about to go in showtime.
And the official time is 12.583 for Chelsea Van Cleef, El Toro Loco. That will be the time to beat. Fans, put your hands together for our next competitor, Chad Tingler, the Black Pearl. Chad Tingler making his return to Monster Jam during the summer series. He gets set to the line. He's going to see if he can have the faster time than El Toro Loco. He gets set. Let's go racing!
There's the time for the Black Pearl. It's an 11.627 here at JCB Racing. That is your new time to beat. Coming up next from Fortville, Indiana, it's Jamie Garner in Overboard. Jamie Garner in Overboard here today. You know, would love to get the first 8 points towards the overall event championship. These are the crucial points. Will he get the new fastest time? Let's go green!
Official time for Jamie Garner and Overboard is going to be up on the board. You can take a look there. It is 12.241. That'll put him in second place. Again, take a look at that video board. The time for Jamie Garner and Overboard is a 12.241. That will put him in the second place position. But out on the track now, your 2024 Rising Star of the Year, Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Jamie Sullivan trying to set the tone early in JCB Racing. Let's go,
There's the time on the video board. It is a 10.526. That is your new time to beat. Coming up next from Clarion, Pennsylvania, it's Tony Oaks in Thunder Roars. 10.526, that is your new time to beat here in the racing competition. So that is the fastest time, Monster Jam fans. Tony Oaks can definitely do it. He's done it before. Let's go racing!
That is a 5-second penalty for Tony Oaks and Thunder Roars for hitting the turn pole. So we're going to get the official score again. That was a 5-second penalty. So with that 5-second penalty, that will be 16.259 seconds for Thunder Roars and Tony Oaks. Monster Mutt Dalmatian still has the time to beat. But Monster Jam fans, put your hands together for our next competitor, John Zimmer Sr. Uproar! John Zimmer Sr. trying to set the tone once to get the first 8 points of the afternoon as he gets ready to get set to the line. We'll take a look. Let's see if he can cross that line.
The time is going to be an 11.627 for John Zimmer Sr. in Uproar here in the JCB Racing Competition. That will currently put him in a third place spot. Your time to beat still Monster Mutt Dalmatian with a 10.526. Coming up next, from Iowa, your Monster Jam World Finals Freestyle Champion. Please welcome Tyler Meninga in Gravedigger. Tyler in Tampa last weekend, getting all 3 overall event championships. He would love to start the weekend off right. First time in Cincinnati. Can he get it done? Let's find out.
And that time is a 10.880 for Tyler Meninga. Gravedigger just shy of that top spot. I'll put him in second place. It is John Zimmer Jr. Terminator. John Zimmer Jr. said he wanted to make a statement this afternoon, and this is where it all starts here in JCB Racing. Who will pick up the first 8 points of the day? It's all going to come down to this race. As he gets ready, he gets set to the line. Let's go green!
10.850 is the time for John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity here this afternoon, which means your winner starting it out strong in the JCB Racing Competition. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Jamie Sullivan and Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Jamie Sullivan and Monster Mutt Dalmatian. That is how you get it done. That is how you get it started here this afternoon. Make some noise, Cincinnati!
Jamie, what a way to finish strong with the first 8 points of the day. Talk us through that strategy. I know coming on that final turn, how were you able to cross that line the fastest time?
You know, this dirt is very very slick. So, you know, you kind of got to judge how much throttle you're going to put into it. And of course, you want a lot of throttle to get that truck to kick around. So that last turn was definitely tricky for all of us. But you know what? There's some great drivers out here. So to come out on top, that's awesome.
Well, with that, you are on top of the leaderboard for the overall event championship. But next up is the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. So what are we going to see you and that Monster Mutt Dalmatian do? Continue this consistency, get another 8 points.
You know, this puppy has so many tricks up its sleeve, so I'm definitely going to be walking my dog out here on the track, and it's going to get pretty wild. Are you guys ready for the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge?
We're going to take a look at the big screen right now. We're going to see how everything is shaping up after that first competition. First up, we have Monster Mutt Dalmatian with 8 points, followed by Terminal Velocity with 7, Grape Digger with 6, and the Black Pearl with 5 here in this competition. Now, Monster Jam fans, it's still anybody's game here as we're going to get ready to go into the next competition. And the next competition will be the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge, okay? So each driver is going to come out here, and they're going to have 2 attempts to perform their best tricks on 2 wheels in this competition. And here's the thing. This is the very first time you're going to score at judgeszone.com. Now, Kim will talk about that in just a moment. Right now, I want to talk about some of the moves you need to be looking for. And that's stoppies, poppers, wheelies, bicycles, and moonwalks. And as we progress through the competition, I'm going to explain to you fans what those moves are that you're seeing each of our drivers do. Now, I found a Monster Jam fan that was hanging out. He was having a great time, and I had to stop by. And I was like, hey, man, can you help me out here? He said, sure, no problem. What is your name? It's Grant, right?
Yeah.
Is this your first time at Monster Jam?
Yeah.
All right, so here's what we're going to do, okay? We're going to take a look at the big screen here, and you're going to see 3 Monster Jam trucks come on the screen, okay? There's going to be 3 Monster Jam trucks pop on the screen here, and you're going to choose right here. You see Digatron, JCB Digatron, Zombie, and Son of a Digger, okay? Those are 3 trucks up there. This is the Truck and Pals race. Now, if you had to pick one of those 3 trucks to win the race right now, would you pick JCB Digatron, Zombie, or Son of a Digger? Which truck would you choose?
Zombie.
Zombie? All right, Grant has made his choice, and you fans in the arena can make your choice too. So let's take a look at the big screen and see what's going to happen here, because it's going to be an incredible race here. So where our drivers are getting set, Son of a Digger is ready, Zombie is getting set, and JCB Digatron is ready. Here we go. So make sure you keep your eyes on that big screen, Grant, because here they go. Zombie's got the early lead, so does Son of a Digger. JCB Digatron's coming up. And it looks like Digatron got the victory here this afternoon. But, hey, that's okay. Because you know what I got for you here today? I'm going to send you home with your very own El Toro Loco Truck and Pal out here on the Monster, from all of us here at Monster Jam. But I got Jam.
Yeah.
Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge is coming up right now, Monster Jam fans. Again, we've talked about the moves and what you need to be looking for. Now, you Monster Jam fans, what you need to be looking out is how to score. Kim, how can the Monster Jam fans help us out here this afternoon?
Well, now is the time that you will become the official judges of the competition. So have those phones out now. Get logged in at judgeszone.com using the code CIN. At the completion of the 2 attempts, you will move the BKT tire to the score you feel our drivers have earned. So if you're ready, let me know who's ready for the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge.
First up, it's Tony Elks and Thunder Roras. Nose wheelie on the first attempt.
together for Tony Oaks, Thunderoris. Fans, this is now the time to go to judgeszone.com. Remember, it is now up to you. So move that BKT tire to the score that you feel Tony Oaks and Thunderoris has earned here in the Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. Getting it done here on the track, and what a strong start. That's exactly what we're looking for as the official judges of this competition.
You know, Kim, it's an incredible start to the competition here in the Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. Tony Oaks and Thunderoris really coming out and lighting it up on the Monster Jam track. He's going to set that bar, set that score to beat. The scores are locked in, so let's take a look at the big screen here and see what you fans thought of his run. It's a 7.524 for Tony Oaks in Thunderoris, but we're just getting started. Coming up next, it's Chelsea Van Cleve and El Toro Loco.
And that is going to do it for her. But fans, put your hands together for Chelsea Van Cleve, El Toro Loco. Remember, fans, scoring is now open. And just one attempt there, trying to throw. But we talked about how our drivers are trying new things, trying to get their skills in. But she still needs a score. So get that in now at judgeszone.com.
Ouch, Kim.
Ouch.
I mean, not really. It's just, I feel bad for the body on that Monster Jam truck. That's what it is. It's like, what an incredible run, you know. Chelsea Van Cleve really just coming out and light it up, going backwards, up on the back to BKT tires. But fans, get your scores locked in. And remember to take your considerations in when I say this, because remember, 1 to 2 attempts is what you want to see. You want to see 2 attempts, right? There's only 1 out of the 2 here in this competition. All right, scores are locked in. We're going to take a look at the big screen here. It's a 3.522 for Chelsea Van Cleve and El Toro Loco. But guess what? She still has more competitions to go. She has the Sky Wheelie competition and Monster Jam Freestyle later on.
Cincinnati, we need all of you to take a look at the video board. We're going to play a game called Helmet Shuffle. So you can see our overall event championship trophy is going to be shuffled along under those helmets. And I'm going to need everyone here to tell me where you think it is. Are you ready to play the Helmet Shuffle? Keep your eyes on the video board, fans. Let's see where that trophy lands. Whoa, I lost it there. I think I lost it. But let's see if you fans know where it is. Who thinks it's under helmet number 1? Who thinks it's under helmet number 2? And who thinks it's under helmet number 3? Well, let's take a look and find out where it is. It's not number 1. It's not number 3. Then that only means it is under helmet number 2. Give yourselves a round of applause and congratulations to all of you that chose helmet number 2 in Helmet Shuffle.
There's your top 2 here in the Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills Challenge, but we're ready to get back to the action. Coming up next, it's Jamie Garner in Overboard.
together for Jamie Gardner, overboard. Remember, fans, judgesScore.com is open and is now up to you. So make sure you move that BKT tire up or down to the score you feel overboard has earned.
You know, Kim, I'm pretty sure that second attempt, you're supposed to save that for sky wheelies. That's for the sky wheelie competition later on, right?
I feel like we're supposed to see that later on today.
But that was a great run. That was a great move. But we'll see. Now he's got to do something even better in the sky wheelie competition. Overboard. Now, is it enough because your scores are locked in? Let's take it to the board and find out. It's a 5, 6, 7, 1. Currently put him in second place in the Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge. But let's get on the high seas. Coming up next, it's Chad Tingler in the Black Pearl.
Together for Chad Tingler, Black Pearl. Again, just one attempt there, trying to get a moonwalk up the pod, but unable to do so. That's just one attempt, but he still needs a score at judgeszone.com. Fans, this is where you come in, so don't delay. Get those scores in now.
I thought he had it, Kim, and look at the replay on the video board. The super glued to the action replay all the way back. Comes around. And right there, that BKT tire almost caught, and it might have been able to swing him all the way around back on all four BKT tires. But, you know, things like this happen. And again, only one out of the two attempts, so keep that in mind when you're getting your scores in at judgeszone.com. Your scores are locked in here in this competition. It's a 4-6-4-9. That'll currently put Chad Tingler and the Black Pearl in third place. Now let's take a look at the video board one more time here, and we're going to see our leaderboard here in the Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge. Because Thunder Roars has a 7.524. That is still your score to beat, and he came out strong at the beginning of this competition. Jimmy Gardner on overboard with a 5.671. The Black Pearl with a 4.649. And Chelsea Van Cleave and El Toro Loco, unfortunately, with a 3.522. And that back ramp right there where they're coming backwards, you know, that's giving some drivers some problems. So a lot of these other Monster Jam drivers, they need to keep an out when they're coming out here for this competition.
Fans, I am joined right now here by Kane. He is decked out in all this El Toro Loco gear, and you're going to play a game called Name That Track. We're going to put up a puzzle on the board, and as the puzzle tries to fill, your job is to name that track. You think you could do it? He says, yeah, and I know he can do it. So keep your eyes up on the video board as Kane tries to name that truck. All right, Kane, there is the border, and the pieces are starting to fill. As soon as you know the truck, yell it out. What do you think it is? He's saying Toro. Is he right? He is right. Kane is El Toro Loco. And you know what? For getting the answer right today, you're going to go home with this awesome El Toro Loco Truck and Pal that goes along with the Monster Jam Truck and Pals book. That is for you. Congratulations. Fans, let's hear one more time for Kane, who is able to name that truck.
Coming up next, it's your JCB Racing winner. It's Jamie Sullivan and Monster Mutt Nation.
those cheers going for Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Head on over now to judgeszone.com. Remember, fans, it is up to you. 2 attempts completed. Now move that BKT tire to the score you feel Jamie Sullivan has earned.
This lady, Kim, is just unstoppable. Like, come out here getting that JCB Racing win, coming out here with the awesome two-wheel skills, popping up on the nose, the balance back and forth. Just an incredible run. Now, is it enough to be your new leader, new score to beat? Your score to beat? Your score to beat is Thunder Roars with a 7.524. The score for Jamie Sullivan and Monster Mutt Dalmatian is... There's your new leader, a new score to beat. We're not done. We still have more trucks to go. Coming up next, the Judge Zimmer Sr. in Uproar.
Put your hands together for John Zimmer Sr. Uproar! Keep that enthusiasm going as you go to judgeszone.com. 2 attempts completed. Remember, fans, you are the judges, so get that score in now.
2 nice moves by John Zimmer Sr. in Uproar. Again, the nose wheelie, the popper on the first attempt where he had a nice balance. And then the reverse popper, he popped it up in reverse, and he got it on a tailgate and walked it straight back down. It's a nice run. Is it enough to take the top spot here at the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge? Well, we're going to find out because that is up to you. Scores are locked in. Let's go straight to the video board and see what your fans thought. It's a 7.496 for John Zimmer Sr. in Uproar. We're not done yet. 2 more Monster Jam trucks to go. Cincinnati, please welcome John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity.
Let's hear it for John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity. Fans, you know what to do. Get those scores in now at judgeszone.com.
Kim, two nice moves. The second move especially, the nose wheelie, walked all the way across the pod and brought it right back down. That first attempt, I think that's one of his new tricks he was going to try in his repertoire, the butt kicker. That's what he called it, where you go back it up and you kick it up on his butt, and then you try and walk it forward. A very nice attempt by John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Isn't enough. There he is. Makes a noise. Scores are locked in. Let's go straight to the board. It's an 8-2-5-4. Currently put him at second place, but we have one more truck to go. Cincinnati, please welcome the black and green wrecking machine, Tyler Meninga, Gravedigger.
Let's hear it for Tyler Meninga, Gravedigger. Remember, fans, it is up to you now to score at judgeszone.com. This is the final driver in this competition. So will it be enough to take the win? It's up to you now.
It's like a Marty party in here with Monster Jam this afternoon. You know, Tyler Meninga and Gravedigger coming out and just lining it up in the Great Clips two-wheel skills challenge. You know, especially that second attempt on the nose, just walking, showing off here in the competition. Now, is it enough? Because your scores are locked in. Your score to beat is Monster Month Dalmatian with a 9.346. The score for Tyler Meninga and Gravedigger is your winner of the Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills Challenge is Tyler Meninga in Gravedigger.
Tyler, what a way to make an exclamation mark in this competition. Talk us through that skills that got you these 8 points.
Yeah, you know, I knew this track was tacky when I went out and did my race pass, but man, it sure was more tacky than I thought this lip. The Dirt Crew did an excellent job building this track, man, and you know what? I'm having a blast out here at Monster Jam today. What about you fans? You guys having fun here today?
Cincinnati is having a blast, and next up for you is Monster Jam Sky Wheelies. So what do we need to see from you and Gravedigger to get another 8 points?
Yeah, you know what? I'm super excited for the Sky Wheeler competition, one of my favorites. Set that truck up, plant it on the bumper, straight up and down. That's my favorite. You know what? But after that, Monster Jam Freestyle, baby. That's what you fans come for, and that's what Gravedigger's known for. So buckle your seatbelts, Cincinnati. We're about to get wild.
Let's hear one more time for Tyler Meninga, Gravedigger.
We've seen a lot of great action so far, Cincinnati, but there's still so much more to come. Right now, we're going to take a short break with our halftime. During this brief break, you head to the official Monster Jam merchandise stands for all that great gear. We'll be back shortly with more Monster Jam, but right now, it's halftime.
Those phones out. You're our judges, and if you're ready, let me know who's ready for Monster Jam Sky Wheelies.
Let's get it started, Cincinnati. Coming up first, it's John Zimmer Sr. in Uproar.
Let's hear it for John Zimmer Sr. Uproar. Time to head on over to judgeszone.com now, fans. Again, you are the official judges, so make sure you move that BKT tire to the score you feel Uproar has earned.
I know it's a nice Sky Wheelie. Can't wait to start it off here in the Sky Wheelie competition here with Monster Jam. So get your scores locked in now at judgeszone.com. What will the score be for John Zimmer Sr. in Uproar? Scores are locked in. Let's take it straight to and see what you fans thought. It's a 5-0-2-6 for John Zimmer Sr. in Uproar. Now, Monster Jam fans, before we continue on with the live event here in the Sky Wheelie competition, you see the red plastic that's around this whole arena here, the red and gray plastic. Please do not cross into that safety hold area. And also make sure if you have any belongings like jackets, purses, sweatshirts, hoodies on it, or your feet, please take them off of the plastic, because unfortunately we'll not be able to continue the rest of the live event until that is all clear. We're all clear right now. We're going to continue on. Coming up next, it's Tony Oaks and Thunder Roaris.
Here for Tony Oaks, Thunder Roaris. Head on over now to judgeszone.com. Remember, fans, it is up to you. So move that BK tire to the score that you feel Tony Oaks has earned.
Not the Sky Wheel I think Tony Oaks was looking for here in this competition, because Tony Oaks, every time I watch him run, he usually sends that truck sky high. The thing is, when he went up, the truck popped up, right? But the back tires, the way they caught the back two BKT tires caught, and it brought him straight down here. Maybe, you know, that sing-along would have fared well better. We'll see as it goes on later on in the runs. Your scores are locked in. We're going to take it straight to the board. It's a 4.529 for Tony Oaks in Thunder Roaris here in the competition. Coming out next, because she keep it going, Jamie Sullivan and Monster Dalmatian would love to get another win.
Paws together for Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Remember, fans, it is now up to you. The power is in your hands. So don't delay. Get your score in now from Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Jamie Sullivan and Monster Mutt Dalmatian. There's a super glue glued to the action replay, getting a nice sky wheelie, bringing it back down. Was really concerned, a little concerned when our back to BKT tires, the way they landed on the top of the pod there, but the truck gathered back up nicely, and the truck has continued to run after that, so nice job. Is it enough to be your new leader and your new score to beat? Because your score to beat is Uproar here in this competition with Monster Jam, and that score is a 5.026. The score for Monster Mutt Dalmatian, it's on the board. It's a 6.946, your new leader and your new score to beat. Up next, it's Tyler Menega, Gravedigger.
together for Tyler Meninga, Gravedigger. Remember, fans, it is now up to you, so get those phones out. Don't forget, you can scan to score with that QR code on the video board. As our judges, you decide who gets the next 8 points.
Kim, I've watched him every week, and I've never seen him do that. I've never seen him take a sky wheelie where he comes up to this little ramp here that was made during halftime, and then just launches it and gets it on the back to BKT tires. Now, was this a sky wheelie? That's the thing. Remember, sky wheelie, where you want to send the truck up high. This is where you got to decide. Your scores are locked in. Your score to beat is Monster Mutt Dalmatian with 6.940. The score for the black and green wrecking machine is... Your new leader and new score to beat is Tyler Meninga and Gravedigger. All right, sir, you can now come out and do a sky wheelie. It's time for Jamie Garner in overboard.
Sending it to the sky, it's Jamie Gardner, overboard. Get those scores in now at judgeszone.com, putting it down on the track. And Matt, talk about a master class when it comes to sky wheelies. I think he heard you out there on the track.
I think that's why we call him the wizard here at Monster Jam. He's just such a wizard when he gets out here, hits those obstacles, and that is the sky wheelie. That is a textbook sky wheelie. Just check out the super glued to the action replay. Just that's the vertical position we're looking for, the height, the wow factor. Look at that freeze frame. Just incredible sky wheelie, and brings it right back to the textbook perfect. Now your score to beat is Tyler Meninga and Gravedigger with a 7.813. The score for Jamie Garner and overboard is... There's your new leader and new score to beat. We have more trucks to go, though. We're not done yet. Up next, John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity.
John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity. Judgeszone.com is open once again. You're the official judges, fans, and the power is in your hands. Don't delay. Get that score in now.
Was another nice sky wheelie. Now, is it enough to be your new leader and your new score to beat here in this competition? Because, you know, John Zimmer Jr., there it is on a replay, sending it up. He didn't have the verticalness Jamie Garner had. Brought it back down, so good height. Now your score to beat is Jamie Garner and overboard with an 8.367. The score for John Zimmer Jr. Terminal Velocity is... It's a good score that'll currently put him in second place. We still have 2 more trucks to go. Coming up next, she's ready to send it to the sky and grab the bull by the horns. It's Chelsea Van Clee and El Toro Loco.
Put those hands together for Chelsea Van Cleve, El Toro Loco. Sending it to the sky, but now what will the score be? Fans, don't delay. There's about 20 seconds left. Get those scores locked in.
Chelsea Van Cleve and El Toro Loco. Vertical position, some great height. Great work by a camera crew here inside the arena. You know, freeze framing right there and bringing it right back down on the BKT tires. Very nice job by Chelsea Van Cleve and El Toro Loco. Now, this is hard because is it enough to be our new leader And your new score to beat, because your score to beat again is Overboard with an 8.367. The score for El Toro Loco is... It's an 8.021. So close. That'll put her in second place. There's your leaderboard, but we have one more truck to go. Coming up next, it's Chad Tingler in the Black Pearl.
Chad Tingler, Black Pearl. This is your final opportunity in this competition to have your voices heard, fans. So remember, do not delay. Matt, another masterclass when it comes to Chad Tingler in the Sky Wheelie competition.
This is going to be tough because that was pretty incredible. Chad Tingler up on the top, really high, straight vertical, brings it back down. This is a tough choice for you Monster Jam fans here in this competition. Your score to beat is Jamie Garner and Overboard with an 8.367. And the score for Chad Tingler and the Black Pearl is... Your winner is Chad Tingler in the Black Pearl! Chad Tingler. Some of you fans may know him as a former Gravedigger driver. Coming out, getting the Sky Wheelie. Cincinnati, make some noise for Chad Tingler, Black Pearl.
Chad, it's great to see you on top of the pod again, and that is a masterclass of how you do a Sky Wheelie. Talk us through the techniques, how you were able to get this 8 points.
Well, yeah, you know, this is my buddy Cole's truck, you know, first time in with the throttle response, man. I just wanted to be able to make sure I got it as vertical as I can. I shifted in reverse in midair because I could feel the truck going over backwards and reeled out of it. But, man, look at this crowd here in Cincinnati, man. Here at the first show here. Man, it's great to be back here in this arena. These Monster Jam fans have been supporting us for a long time. Been doing this over 20 years. Many different trucks, and I keep seeing people coming back. Met some family here that had autographed books that had me in driving other trucks. Signed multiple different things, man. But thank you guys so much for coming here. Representing my buddy Cole's Black Pearl truck is awesome. So thank you guys very much for coming out here, man. We love you guys.
Cole, we have one more competition, Chad, for you, and that is the freestyle competition. What are we going to see you and the Black Pearl do to try and pick up that final 8 points?
Man, just come out here and have a good time. You know, I got to settle down a little bit, not overthink things. You know, it's a truck, and just come and have fun. You know, if I have fun because I'm the biggest critic, I know these fans out here are going to have a great time. Man, you got some amazing competition out here, great competitors. Man, you know, I've competed with a lot of these folks, and I've actually learned a lot from these young kids that come out here and do some of these stoppies and stuff. But, you know, just have a great time. I know all these guys are out here having a great time. The technicians in the back are working hard, making sure these trucks run each and every time for these fans. And make sure you guys get to see an awesome event.
Fans, put your hands together one more time for Chad Tingler, Black Pearl.
Congratulations once again to Chad Tingler and the Black Pearl getting those points towards the overall event championship, because let's take a look right now. Man, woo! Going to the freestyle, it is a close one. We have a three-way tie right now with Gravedigger, Monster Dalmatian, and Terminal Velocity with 18 points. It's pretty solid right there. Black Pearl has 15. Now can we move to the other side here and see where our drivers are in this competition, because that's your top four. Overboard with 13. And then so on down the line. Now, it's still anybody's game, Monster Jam fans, because especially if you saw in that first slide there, 18 points for 3 drivers and 15 points for the driver that is currently sitting technically in fourth, because we have a three-way tie here. But it's still anybody's game, as we're going to get ready to go into the freestyle competition here with Monster Jam, which will be coming up next. Before we get there, Monster Jam fans, I want you to take a look at the big screen. Once again, you know, Kim got to spin the wheel earlier. Now it's my turn. I want to spin the wheel. So let's take a look at the big screen here and see how we're going to get you Monster Jam fans up back on this big screen here before we get into our final competition. So let's take a look at the wheel of cams here on the video board and see what we got.
Oh, it's dance cam time, Cincinnati, so it's time for you to get out of your seats and show us your best dance move. It's time for the dance cam.
That was some great dancers. You guys had some great dance moves too. You guys were rocking and rolling. Yeah, let's just keep going for a little bit. Nice. Awesome, awesome moves. But we're going to throw that wheel up on the video board one more time, fans, and let's take a look and see what it'll be. Could be flex cam again. It could be air guitar cam. Could do dance cam once again. But let's take a look. Give it a big old spin. Around and around it goes. Where it'll stop is air guitar cam. So we need all of you on your feet. We're already rocking and roll over here. Let's go. Keep it going, guys. It's time for air guitar.
It's going to be coming up momentarily here with Monster Jam, but I found a Monster Jam fan that's just, he was headbanging over here having a great time. What's your name, man?
Jace.
Now, here's what we're going to do, man. You know, I've been hanging around with the fans, playing some Monster Jam trivia, you know, all afternoon, and that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to play some Monster Jam trivia, okay? So I want you to take a look at the big screen here and see the trivia question that we got for you. What city is hosting Monster Jam World Finals that's going to be happening next year, July 4th weekend? Is it A, Las Vegas, B, Orlando, C, Nashville, or D, Salt Lake City? What is it A, B, C, or D?
D.
D, Salt Lake City? Well, let's see if you're right. Hey, nice job, man. Congratulations. Great job on getting that right. And what I got for you here is this Gravedigger Monster Jam hat that I'm going to send you home with today. And stick around. Don't go anywhere, Monster Jam fans, because coming up right now, we're getting ready for Monster Jam Freestyle.
Now we need all of you fans here in the arena to help us get freestyle started. So I need everyone to turn on the flashlight of your cell phones. Let me see them. Everybody turn on the flashlight of your cell phones. Let me see them high. Let me see them proud. Get all of those flashlights on now. Now follow my lead and stay to the beat. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Keep it going.
Monster Jam
Freestyle! Put those hands together for Tony Oaks, Thunderoris. Time to head on over to judgeszone.com now, fans. It is up to you, so get those scores in now.
Tony Oaks and Thunder Roars doing a really nice job here in the freestyle competition, setting it off strong. So make sure you're getting your scores in. There he is outside of his Monster Jam truck. He hit every single obstacle. He had a nice nose wheelie, which was that wow factor. Get your scores in. Let's check it out on the video. We're going to go straight to it. 7-2-5-8. That is the score to beat here in the freestyle competition. But we are just getting started. Coming up next, it is Chelsea Van Cleve and El Toro Loco.
Let's hear it for Chelsea Van Cleve, El Toro Loco. It's time to get those scores in at judgeszone.com. Don't delay. Move that BKT tire now.
Very nice job by Chelsea Van Cleve. Came out here, you know, especially you want to announce your presence, and that's what she did when she came out here. She came out here with a nice hit on one of our monster ramp side ramps here on the pod. Very nice job. And just attack the track. You know, had a nice nose wheelie. Scores are locked in. Let's check it on the board and see what your fans thought. It's a 6-5, 5-8 for Chelsea Van Cleve and El Toro Loco. Coming up next, it's Tyler Benega, Grave Digger. The truck has shut down. The clock is paused at 40 seconds here in this competition. Tyler Menninga in Gravedigger. That's going to be it, Kim. Unfortunately, Tyler Menninga in Gravedigger, he's unstrapped in his Monster Jam truck. Obviously some problems, Kim.
Tough break there for Tyler Menninga and Gravedigger, but he still gets a score, fans. So now it's up to you to head on over to judgeszone.com. He did complete the first 15 seconds of his run. So remember, fans, you need to act fast. Move that BKT tire to the score you feel Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger, has earned. There he is out of his Monster Jam truck.
Tough break for Tyler Menninga and Gravedigger here in this freestyle competition here, not able to get what he was looking for. Scores are in. Let's take a look straight to the video board. It's a 5-2, 5-0 for Tyler Menninga in Gravedigger here in the freestyle competition.
Well, that is going to open the door for the overall event championship. And fans, take a look. You can see that Thunder Roar is Tony Oaks currently has that first spot in freestyle. And as we said earlier, it's a three-way tie for the overall event championship. And fans, it's hard for our Monster Jam drivers to come out here, kind of get this done out here on the track as the final 8 points of the event. But now, because of that shortened freestyle run by Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger, the door is now open to see who could potentially pick up the overall event championship. Remember, tied in that first position is also Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian, and John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity. But don't count out Chad Tingler and Black Pearl, who picked up the win in the Sky Wheelie competition. One of these three Monster Jam drivers could potentially get the final 8 points of the event, as that door is now wide open to see who is going to go home with the final overall event championship.
You know, tough break here in this competition for Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger. Can you just tell us what happened out there, man? It's just saw the belts come off, man. I know you don't like, you know, letting these Monster Jam fans down like that, especially when freestyle run like that's cut short.
Yeah, absolutely, man. We never want that, but to be honest with you guys, I can't remember the last time that I was ever nice to that Gravedigger truck. Every once in a while, that truck likes to bite back. I hate when it happens, man. I hate it for you Gravedigger fans out here. I can promise you one thing, though. You guys are having fun out here today. We still got a couple more competitors left to go, and I'm telling you guys right now, they're not going to let you down. We got 2 more events this weekend. I'm sorry to let you down for Gravedigger here this afternoon. But I can promise you one thing, if you guys come back this later this weekend, I'm going to burn that truck into the ground. I'll pay it back to you guys. Supporting that truck for as long as you have, that's the least we can do. I hate going out like that. But Cincinnati, let's make some noise, because freestyle's not over. Let me hear you guys.
Coming up next is Jamie Sullivan and Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Cincinnati, it's Morgan to Morgan backflip time.
Fans, put those hands together for Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Time to get that score. Remember, fans, it is up to you. You can scan to score that QR code or use the code CIN. You are our official judges. The power is in your hands.
A break for Jamie Sullivan and Monster Dalmatian. There it is up on the big screen. The Morgan & Morgan backflip here in this competition. But Cincinnati, make some noise for Jamie Sullivan and Monster Dalmatian. Scores are locked in. Your score to beat is Thunder Roars with a 7.258. And the score for Jamie Sullivan and Monster Dalmatian is... She blasts into the lead with a 9.529. Jamie Sullivan and Monster Dalmatian, your new leader. And a new score to beat. Now, this is where things get interesting. John Zimmer Jr. Terminal Velocity definitely needs to get a higher freestyle score than Monster Dalmatian in order to take the overall event championship. Here with Monster Jam this afternoon. It's possible. It is 100% possible, but we're going to have to see what happens coming up with Monster Jam. More freestyle.
Monster Jam fans, I am here with Ty Veer, who is a Monster Jam fan. Are you having a blast so far?
Yes.
Who's been your favorite truck out here on the track? Is it Gravedigger? You're pointing to Gravedigger. Who else is a big Gravedigger fan here this afternoon? A lot of fans, but we're going to see if you can actually play a game called Name That Truck. So what's going to happen is we're going to put up puzzle pieces up on the board, and your job is to try and figure out what that truck is. You think you can do it?
Gravedigger.
Well, he's already thinking that it's Gravedigger, but we'll see if it is Gravedigger or another Monster Jam truck. Let's put it up on the video board as Ty Veer tries to name that truck. Okay, the border is set, and let's see.
Yes.
He's saying yes. Who do you think it is?
Gravedigger.
Is he right? Is it Gravedigger? He's right. It is the black and green wrecking machine, a Gravedigger, and Ty Veer for being able to name that truck. You're going to go home with this cool Gravedigger hat. That is for you. Congratulations, and fans, let's hear it one more time for Ty Veer, who was able to name that truck. But don't forget, Monster Jam fans, that Disney actually came out with a huge announcement that we have the Monster Jam movie coming out in the near future. The Rock will be starring in that film. It was announced at the D23 Summit earlier, a couple of months ago. So it was so exciting to be able to see what will happen with this Monster Jam movie. There's so much buzz around it. And again, they'll be starring The Rock and featuring Disney. But fans, she's out of her Monster Jam truck. Let's hear one more time for Jamie Sullivan.
We're going to continue on here in the competition. Coming up next is John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity.
Let's hear for John Zimmer Jr. Terminal Velocity. Fans, you need to act fast because we need those scores in now to see who will take home the win in the freestyle competition.
John Zimmer Jr. Terminal Velocity, just everything he does, Kim, looks effortless out here on the track. It's just like, let me go do this, I guess. You know, it's like, he's just so good. He's so talented, Kim.
He really is, and it's just been so exciting to watch him on the track. I know he wanted to try a couple of new things, was able to do it here in the freestyle competition. Let's take a look and see what John Zimmer Jr. earned. Take a look at that video board because the score for Terminal Velocity is an 8.223. That will put him in second place.
Chad Tingler and the Black Pearl is up next.
Let's hear it for Chad Tingler, Black Pearl. Fans, you know what to do. Head on over now to judgeszone.com and get your score in now for the Black Pearl.
A very nice run by Chad Tingler and the Black Pearl monster truck. You know, it had everything you wanted. It was a very loud run as well. So get your scores locked in now at judgeszone.com. We still have a couple more Monster GM trucks left. And again, John Zimmer Jr. and Toro Loco with a great run, but your scores are now locked in for the Black Pearl run. Let's take a look. 6.286. It'll currently put him in fifth place here in this competition. Monster Mutt Dalmatian still your score to beat. Up next, though, from Overboard Motorsports, it's Jamie Garner in Overboard.
For Jamie Gardner, Overboard. Get those scores in now at judgeszone.com. Remember, fans, it is up to you. It's the final 8 points on the line.
Jamie Garner and Overboard hit every single obstacle, had a couple wow factors in there. A very nice, solid run by Jamie Garner in Overboard. Where is that going to place him when it comes to the freestyle leaderboard? Locked in. Scores are locked in. Now let's take a look straight to the board. 6.479 for Jamie Garner in Overboard. We still have more to go. Coming up next, ready to roar onto the track, it's John Zimmer Sr. in Uproar.
remember, it is now up to you once again. The final 8 points are on the line. And remember, you will decide who will not only get this win, but the overall event championship. So get those scores locked in now.
John Zimmer Sr. in uproar with a solid freestyle run. So get your scores locked in. Scores are in. Let's take a look at the video board. 6'9", 7'2", that'll put him in 4th place, which means your winner of Monster Jam Freestyle is Jamie Sullivan and Monster Dalmatian. And with that freestyle win, a total of 26 points, your overall event champion this afternoon is Jamie Sullivan and Monster Dalmatian.
Jamie, what an unbelievable finish for you. Talk about that freestyle one, how it soared you to the sky to get the first overall event championship.
Oh yeah, that was so wild out there. You know, these UNOH technicians, they work so hard so we can come out here and lay out some cool tricks or do crazy different things like a backflip. Did you guys have fun? Was that cool?
With 2 more events to go this weekend, Jamie, how do you continue this dominance already that you have today alone to maybe possibly pick up 2 more overall event championships?
You know, you fans, it's up to you guys because you guys score us in all these competitions except for racing. So for you guys to be scoring me so high, it's honestly amazing and it's such a great feeling. But, you know, you got to have consistency too. So this track is really changing a lot too. And it's going to get tricky throughout the weekend. And I'm kind of excited to see what it does and how us drivers can kind of adapt to it. But, you know, tough break for Gravedigger Tyler Menninga. He's definitely a great competitor to compete with. So it kind of sucks that he had to go out that way. But you know what? We got the overall event win. And, you know, you guys had a great time. So that's all that matters.
Keep those cheers going for your overall event champion, Jamie Sullivan, Monster Dalmatian.
What a great live event here this afternoon in Cincinnati. Thank you for coming out this afternoon and spending your time here with us. Congratulations to Jamie Sullivan and Monster Dalmatian on the overall event championship win. On your way out this afternoon, stop by the official Monster Jam merchandise stands for all that great gear. On behalf of Film Entertainment and Monster Jam, we hope fans had a great time. Thanks to Kim Cantoni. My name is Matt Isbell. But Cincinnati, before I let you go, there's just one more thing I gotta say. And that was Monster Jam! We'll see you next time. Thanks, Cincinnati.
The keys in the ignition, so drivers fire your engines. It's a battle to the end. Never give up, never give in. It's grit and guts, dirt and dust. Get out your seat and put your hands up. Let's